This program is designed to provide general information with regards to the subject matters covered. This information is given with the understanding that neither the hosts, guests, sponsors, or station are engaged in rendering any specific and personal, medical, financial, legal, counseling, professional service, or any advice. You should seek the services of competent professionals before applying or trying any suggested ideas.
Hey there, it's Brian Sebastian, movie reviews and more. And if it's Tuesday, always give to your favorite charities because that's most important. St. Jude's Hospital, Hand in Hand with Edie Hand, Dream River Arts, Dream River Artist Ranch. And also, since it's a special Tuesday, this is our 100th live show in a row. We've done I think it's over 156 shows in general and only missed 2. And Rachel was with me when we missed 1.
So you're never gonna let me live that down.
Well, it wasn't your fault. It was, stuff happens. It wasn't our fault. Let's put it that way. Stuff happens.
Not our fault. Yeah, but I feel responsible because it was here in Houston.
Oh no! I mean, we had fun. We ended up drinking afterwards, didn't we? We had fun.
Always end up drinking and eating the chips. What are the chips? Not Ruffles. Lay's.
Lay's. I have to have my Lay's chips.
Lay's plain.
That's my little thing.
Oh God, I think I gained 10 pounds when you came. Every time you come to stay.
Oh, blame it on the black guy going to visit.
Yeah, blame it on the black guy.
It
is. It's always your fault.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Lay's and bourbon.
Since she's talking and we're streaming on Talk4 Media and K4HD Radio and Talk4 TV and Worldwide TV Network and IT 247 out of Franklin, Tennessee. Let's kick off with Rachel Roberts, Chef Rachel Roberts. Don't say anything, Rachel. Hold on. All the way from Knoxville, the 2 girls, Feliciaandes and Sunshine Brasher, obviously with Women in Entertainment in the Heartland. Vocally Tosh from I almost said Vocally Tosh, Miami.
Vocally Tosh.
See, that's where my head is at, Tosh. And she'll talk about her jumping out the plane, which will be fun. And from Brentwood, Tennessee, and he's the stylish guy as usual, Howard Wiggins. And Darren, the producer, the executive producer, he hasn't come on yet with the movie called Break, which is actually really good. And so our new author, our new friend from the Atlanta Film Festival, I think Felicia Sunshine found her before I found her. They did. They get the credit for that. Gertie Louis-Charles. So, all right. So, Rachel, let's talk about this. But first of all, I got to talk about Country Box because you know why? If I don't talk about it, Jimmy Adams will be upset. All right, so you got Country Box going on right now in Nashville, Tennessee, where music meets boxing. I have to make sure I got that right off the top of my head. So Jimmy Adams Productions with Garnett Productions, which is USA Today. So they're in streaming live with over 150 households. And with IT 247 out of Franklin, Tennessee, that's where we have over 12 million views. So that's important. So if you want to go down and check that out, please check it out. It's probably sold out, but you never know. And if they're, you know what? Get there, tell them Brian sent you, and Jimmy will let you in. How's that? All right, so let's start with Rachel first. Okay. All right, Rachel Roberts, what have you been doing since she started talking about Lay's potato chips and me making her fat?
Okay, so I've been doing a lot of good stuff. I'm every morning I have a show, Coffee Talk. But you know what? I want to say real quick, Felicia. I popped up this morning was the memory of. Did you realize, Brian? We did that WIFT committee in Nashville. That was like 2 years ago, right now. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So, guys, I want to go back to Nashville. I hope we do some panels. It really, really, really was, that was a good experience. And that's where we met Howard Cowboy. That was like, yeah, we had, I got to tell everybody I met out there, that was a really good experience. So I hope you guys invite me again this year. I want to go. Brian, you make it happen, and it will, because I know you're good at that. Anyway,
so now she's blaming something else on me.
You got to put it out into the universe, and you know what I'm talking about. Every time Brian puts things out into the universe, they happen.
Which leads us to Felicia next. All right, Felicia, tell us who you are, what's going on. Take yourself up. There you go. Go ahead. Go for it.
Hey. So first, I'm going to jump in and piggyback on Rachel and Swift, because Rachel, you have immaculate timing, because we're about to launch a brand new Heartland WIFT in Knoxville, Tennessee on June 8th. Saturday, June 8th. It's Gertie. It's everybody here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're super excited. Just finished the website today.
Cool.
Our mayor's coming, Brian's coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully Howard's coming. Hopefully everybody's here is coming. Yeah, we're really excited. And the other biggie, and the other biggie is we got to be red carpet press with Brian at the Atlanta Film Festival, and it was amazing.
All right, hold that thought. Don't give it away yet. All right, so Sunshine, tell us who you are, where you're coming from.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me, Brian. I'm so honored to be here. So excited to see you, Rachel, Nathasha, Howard, Gertie, everyone. But yes, I'm Sunshine, just out of East Tennessee. So excited to join with Felicia and Heartland WIFT. June 8th. Can't wait to see everyone there. Again, super honored to be at the Atlanta Film Festival this year to review so many different films. Of course, my favorite was...
You hold that thought. Hold it. We got to go to Vocally Tosh first. We got to say hi to everybody. All right, Vocally Tosh, go for it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our fun Tuesdays at Movie Reviews and More. So happy to be here because I'm alive after jumping out of a plane on Sunday on Cinco de Mayo. And it was I decided to do one
you
of
hold
my...
that thought, too. You hold that thought. Hold it. We got a lot of good stuff. Hold it.
That's crazy. I'm not going to do that. No.
Talk about this. All right, Howard Wiggins, because Howard's been great tonight. All right, Howard. He's almost back to normal now. Did you get rid of your wife?
What?
Did you get rid of your actor wife? Yeah, you're back to the old Howard.
Yeah, it's over. The thing's over right now. But
he got rid of the actress wife.
Yeah, we're celebrating our 100th show today, so that's a big hand for everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just a Howard Wiggins, living my life, just trying to do what I can.
You're so humble. You're so humble. Yeah.
All right. So, Gertie, we get to talk about you for a minute, and then we're going to go back to Rachel. Talk about who you are, because her book, I don't know, Felicia or Sunshine, which one gets credit? It wasn't me. They found her, or she found them, and then we all got together and watched a movie that I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to let them talk about. But this is her book. So, Born on Blood Sacrifices, based on her true story of all the stuff that she's gone through. So this is interesting. All right, Gertie, take yourself off mute and say hi. And if you can get rid of that window without losing yourself, that would be appreciated too.
Yes. My name is Gertie Louis-Charles. I met these wonderful people at the festival in Atlanta. It was great. So I happened to be walking around with my book because I wanted to let people know who I am and the work that I'm doing. And Sunshine came to me and said, "Oh, hi, how are you? What are you doing here?" So I started telling Sunshine who I am and what I've done, and she was so interested. And we got together ever since with Brian and these two beautiful girls. So about me, I'm from Haiti. I've had a tough life since I was 7 months old.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wrote a book about my family and my life. It's all about true stories. It has 165 stories.
Wow.
Yeah, it's extremely moving, extremely powerful. I've already published it in 11 languages. Yesterday, I added 5 more.
Wow.
So they're all live on Amazon and other bookstores.
Cool.
So right now I'm doing screenplays. So I've been screenplaying them because I met with a producer filmmaker in Atlanta, and she told me to go ahead. Yeah, she's wonderful. She said, go ahead and turn your book into a screenplay. As soon as you're done, let me know. This is my contact, call me. So I'm working very hard. So she said, as soon as you're done, I will put you together with a movie producer and you'll move on. Yes, so this is where I am. So my next step, maybe in the next 2 weeks, I will go ahead and publish the book in another 5 languages.
Wow.
Yes, I want to take it up to 75 languages because I have a very special message in the back of the book that I must let the world know about it. Yes, so I'm moving forward, and I've been doing a lot of promotion, publicizing it so people will be aware of what's going on of the book, what's in the book. I want to change lives. I want to help saving lives because I've gone through so much, and I don't want anybody to go through these things. Or if they are going through these things, I want to help them out. That's the plan.
Wow.
Yeah.
And with that, Rachel, go ahead, Gertie, go ahead.
I feel that getting into movies with these stories will help millions out there.
Yeah, you reach a lot more people because I mean, not everybody reads. I can't go to bed at night without reading, so I look forward to reading this. But a lot of people, they're visuals, especially men. Men are very visual, so they need to see stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to hear what this ending is. You've got that pulled me in now.
Hold on. We're gonna go back to that. Tell her more what you do first, and she'll send you a book. Go ahead, Rachel.
Okay, so I'm Rachel Roberts, and I'm here in a little town in Mexico called Houston.
Oh, I was like, you moved to Mexico?
It's hot. It's so hot here. We are pushing like 100 feels like temps. Brian's going to be here pretty soon, so he knows what's up. I do a little show in the morning called Coffee Talk, and I do some other fun stuff too. I've worked with Brian for a few years on movie reviews and more. I'm becoming the podcast.
Time goes quick. Wow.
I know, and I'm becoming the podcast girl. So I do a couple other shows. Adventures of Pipe Man, Rebel. Speakin', Rebel is our engineer, and she's also my co-host with The Adventures of Pipe Man. And so that comes on tomorrow. And then I do Love on the Rocks, which is a late night show. Usually it's a little too late for my taste, but it's we're doing it. I'm at that age where I want to go to bed at,
Me too.
Yeah, I know.
Like at 8 o'clock.
Right?
With all the
what
stuff
time is
that
the
we
late
did.
show?
It's at 9. It's at 9
That's
Central.
not late.
Tosh is
I
like,
know,
what's wrong
Tosh.
with you?
Tosh, you're like 20. How old are you, Tosh?
I'm 29.
20. There it is.
Wow. Wow. Tosh, when I met you were what, 26 or something, or what?
I wish
something
that
like that.
at 29 I had my SHIT together like you do. Imagine where you're going to be when you get to be like, 50, right? Imagine.
Which will lead into, all right, so Tosh, what did you do this past weekend? Because I saw this video, which was great.
Oh, yes. I sent it to Rebel, so hopefully she got it so we can see me falling off this plane. But I decided to give my boyfriend for his birthday skydiving. We've always wanted to do something adventurous and something kind of crazy. And, it was Cinco de Mayo, and I was like, you know what, let's do it. And we went, and let me tell you that everything happened so fast that I like mid-air was just like, holy shit, I'm actually like falling like 140 miles an hour, like 10,000 feet up in the air. It was the craziest experience. And let me tell you, I thought I was going to get vertigo. No vertigo. There's no vertigo. like you're just like, I'm obviously with an instructor, and like, you know, right? Like the scariest part was that little plane, because it was a little small little plane that they put us in. It was a very tight plane. Like we were like sardines in there, and it was like shaking. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm gonna die before I freaking throw myself off the plane. But honestly, like if like anybody who's watching and who feels like being a daredevil, it's one of the most beautiful experiences. Like being up in the air after you like your parachute opens. It's just
I'm gonna live vicariously through you and just
Nathasha.
Brian and I are going to be eating Lay's and drinking bourbon and beer on the ground.
And watching you jump.
Nathasha, I did it too. I parachuted on the beach in Destin. And I'll never forget when you first, I was tandem, and when you first jump out of the plane, it feels like it yanks you real hard. No, when you open the chute, it feels like it yanks you in the air. It doesn't really, but it feels that way. And then after the yank, it's like heavenly peace. It's so quiet.
It was
so
awesome.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Like, now, oh my God, now I want to go bungee jumping. It opens a new portal.
Howard shaking his head. I was going to ask Howard. Howard, would you jump out of a plane?
That was like your gateway drug. Look at you. Now you want to do everything.
I swear, my dopamine levels were skyrocketing.
Wow,
I felt like
that's crazy. You're making me want to do it.
Yeah, Rebel, if you have
was crazy. That was nuts.
Literally mid-air, I couldn't breathe. Like the wind is going so fast that I felt like my nose was clogged. And like you see my face, I'm just like, I'm like not even like breathing. Yes.
Brian,
like you did.
Brian, let's do it.
I've already done. Well, I've done a X-rated type of.
X-rated.
That's a different type of skydiving.
That's a different.
It was 123 degrees. There was I think we wanted 100 women, but I think we had 35, and it was July 4th, matter of fact, and it was at the Hustler Club. And we landed. Not me.
So funny.
And so David Arquette was there with me. So
that makes
and E was there, and we had a big, huge party for 1,000 people on the roof. Back in the day. Yeah. That's what we had. So Howard, after you saw that video, exactly when I had hair, Howard, I gotta ask you, would you jump out of a plane? Would you do it?
I would jump out of a plane, but I would not bungee jump because that little where they pull you back up would scare me to death. If I just kept falling, I wouldn't mind it, but that yanking back up would scare me.
Howard, what are you working on? Howard, are you doing movies? What are you doing? I want to know about your movie.
One where my father, what was it? Something like my father made me marry his boss, and I was the boss, and I just did a little bit on that. So I did it. I posted it on Facebook. It's already got like over 200 something views on that, and you can go to it and watch it now. Just the pictures of it. So
what are you gonna do next? Do you have something else coming up?
I don't know. Let's see. Just whatever. Whatever comes my way.
Howard sometimes keeps it in really secretive, and then he's like, "Ooh, I'm thin and this and this and this," and we're like,
Honey, that's showbiz. Yeah, if you let it out, then it may not happen. You know y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right?
The whole thing is, once these things are done, it takes forever before they ever get posted. And that drives me crazy because the moment I know I want to tell. And then you just telling it over and over. A year goes by, and then another year goes by, and it hadn't been released yet. So it's like, I'd be lucky to live long enough to see the thing.
No, you'll see it. You'll see it. All right, Felicia and Sunshine, talk about these photos. Go ahead.
Awesome. Okay, that's Rhodey and Perry. Perry has a brand new production. No, that's Gertie. That's Gertie right there.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's Rhodey, and he's an actor and a singer. He's coming to our WIFT launch. They're awesome. They were so much fun. And look, there's Brian in the background.
Oh my God. I did not even notice that until I see his big old donkey teeth. Wow, it's you.
Gertie, she's so beautiful.
You are
so beautiful.
Yeah.
So excited for her to be at
there it is. Movie reviews and more.
Red carpet, baby. Atlanta Film Fest. The idea of you, Anne Hathaway, director Michael Showalter, cinematographer Jim Frona. We got to interview both Michael Showalter.
There he is. There's our guy.
We did a little bit of virtual reality.
I love that was interesting. It took me I was in South Korea. Where did you go?
I went to Paris and South Korea. There's Amy. She did Happy
Amy
Campers.
Williams. Yeah, with
Happy Campers was her film.
I like that movie.
Aww.
We just got there.
Aw, look
Look at you, lady.
You just arrived.
Just got to the film festival. There's Michael Showalter. He's the director.
I love that movie, by the way. I was watching it today.
That's on my list.
Am
I gonna cry?
Oh my God, it was so good.
So good.
I put a wig on. I have lots of wigs, and I put a brown wig on so I could look like Anne. I was like, oh my God. Yes. And I was watching it.
Literally, Anne Hathaway looks like she's 12.
Oh, I know.
I just found out she's 40. Like, what?
Okay, so y'all gotta know. I'm 50. So like the whole idea of being with like, oh, a rock star who's young, blah blah blah. That was such a good movie.
It was really good.
It was completely unbelievable because like why would an old lady get a rock star young guy? But it was so good.
Yeah.
Everybody
I went next door and had a beer. I didn't watch it. Yeah.
Oh,
everybody should go watch Anne Hathaway, The Idea of You.
So good.
Everybody go watch this. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 90%.
Right.
They never do.
Wow.
They never do right now. So funny.
So here is
adding it to my
in
watch list.
Brian's Netflix headphones. Brian loaning me all of the equipment and like mentoring both me and Sunshine. He showed us the ropes. I will like to add, we were the only females on the red carpet press.
Wow.
Go women. Thank you, Brian. This is on Hell. He is an actor and a producer. We had just seen The Idea of You premiere at this moment. He's super nice. He's coming to our WIFT launch. Yay.
So, and the other thing was Sunshine wanted to bring her gun on the red carpet. And I said, no, you don't need to do that. And I forgot that. Literally, I forgot. I forgot that they're from Tennessee. And I said, no, you don't need it. But it made me think.
Make sure you bring your gun. Yeah. Sunshine got you
It made me think.
I said it to you. There it is.
It was hilarious.
like-
and then but she was right though. It made me think. And I'm like, no, security's
We're
there.
two
They're good.
blondes dressed to the
Yeah, leave
nines,
that in my
running
car.
around like not paying attention to our background. I'm like, please bring your gun.
It's what you do.
Right?
Yeah. I guess. Not that I've ever seen, but who's to say, So Gertie, what was your experience like being there for you? Because you had an all access pass.
Well, it was great. If I did not have this access, I probably would not have met you and Felicia and Sunshine and many other people. I would have been so limited. So having the all access gave me the opportunity to meet some wonderful people that I really wanted to know what's out there, how to go about my books, what to do with it. Yeah, so it was great.
And Tosh, I didn't see anything music wise there for you yet, but when I get to Tennessee, I'll be keeping my eyes open for you. And then Howard, Gertie and I, we went to go see the Luther Vandross movie, which was really good. Gertie, you want to talk about that? Because did you know about Luther Vandross, Gertie?
Yes, I did. I used to listen to his music in the 90s. I've always loved them. It was very moving. It was so touchy the way he lost his life. So this part I don't want to talk about because he was one of my fans. And I did not know he died that way. I didn't know he was sick. I didn't know he had a stroke. And being a nurse, especially I am a neuro nurse, critical care. So it hurt me because I know what it's like to have a stroke. And in fact, I do have a story in this book where I talk about people who can't talk. And I refer to stroke people. When I say people who can't talk, people who are going through a lot of things and they don't have a mouth to voice, that they can't voice. They're afraid. And I use my mouth as a voice to voice for them. And I refer to stroke, people who have stroke in this concern, in this matter, where I say, when you enter the room and you look at these patients, your patient in bed with a stroke, and he is dysphasic, he has dysphagia, he can't talk. You're asking him if he's in pain, he can't tell you. You're asking him if he's thirsty, he can't tell you. He's just looking at you, he's mute. So I refer this story to those stroke people. So when I found out it had a stroke, it was very painful to me. I wanted to cry, but I just held back. Yeah. So it wasn't a great experience for me, but it was wonderful to see him on the stage again. Yeah.
That was a good film. And then the other one that they saw opening night was a good film. Now, do you two want to talk about the film that I was tortured into seeing? Yeah, I didn't think so. It's called I Saw the TV Glow.
It was
And
terrible.
it's out through A24, and A24 puts out good films, and they're talking about it. And I ran into that guy, I cornered that guy that said, this is a good film. I said, even Rachel and Tosh and Howard, even he said he didn't like it.
Yeah.
And we're all there, and Felicia's got her hands over her heads like this, and I
slept.
What is it about?
I slept.
What's the movie about?
I was kind of good. I wanted to fall asleep because I'm trapped in the middle. I'm not used to seeing a movie in the middle, so I couldn't go anywhere. Why? Because Sunshine hadn't sat in the middle seat in like 10 years. So I am
so sorry.
I'm trapped in the middle, and I'm going like this, and then Felicia goes, the exits are over there, to the left and to the right. But I couldn't get to the exits because it was packed.
It was right in the middle of all the females.
That's where Brian likes to be.
So I had to be tortured into seeing this movie.
Right?
Terrible movie.
And I said, don't say anything until we get outside because you never know who's around.
Yeah.
And then we went over there. We immediately had to go get some
in
drinks.
This film festival?
Oh my God.
It was.
The movie was featured in the film festival.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I actually saw an actual trailer for it in Regal when I went to see Civil War before I came to the film festival. I saw a trailer where I saw the TV glow at Regal, and so I said, "Oh, guys, this might be good." I saw a trailer for it, but I think it's a horror because the trailer is so deceiving. One, you think it's going to be good. Two, you think it's going to be a horror, and none of that was true.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a torture. That's what it was.
It was.
I think some of the talking points to it were the writer kind of left things too open-ended. You know, they didn't really lead the audience on longer to like want to stay captivated. And then some of the cinematography, it's like you didn't know exactly like, wait, what are you supposed to be looking at? Like it was just
This is a movie that I would never subject anybody to unless I didn't like you. Even if I didn't like you, I'm not sure I would make you torture
It's a
that.
movie horror.
I would have never have picked this film.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I have to
it was
say,
more psychological, I think. It was more
oh
psychological.
yeah, it made me go dizzy. Like you couldn't torture me enough.
It is.
Brian's bipolar now from the movie.
No, I mean I know what it's like to pick a film to put in film festival. I'm like, who picked this? Was it just because it said age 24? Because you don't want to tell someone to go see someone and waste their time.
It's
I've
true.
never done that. I'm not going to do
Right.
that, especially if you have to pay. Felicia, Sunshine, Gertie, would you have paid $18 to go see that movie?
No.
Not even
I
10
paid 50 cents.
All right, then.
No.
Not
It was
even
in the
10 cents.
Me too. Like it was in the big theater at the plaza.
But here's the good thing about this. The publicists were very, very nice from Sunshine Stacks, Morgan, and Lifton Morgan. Very, very nice people. And they do a great job. And I've always said it, when you have something that you're not sure about, sell it, don't smell it. Because there may be someone that it touches. There may be someone that likes it. You know, Tosh, you ever heard a song that who recorded this? I could do something better than this, right? I'm sure you've had that type of music, right?
Yes. I mean, the music is not for everyone. Everybody has different tastes. So, and the same thing goes with, films and movies and short films. There's always a specific audience for those type of movies.
All right, Terri, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Terri's probably like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm driving down the coast of California down to Morro Bay area for work. And so
there's a car. Look out. Watch.
What?
You said you were just driving.
No, I'm not driving now. I had to pull over, but there was nowhere for me to pull over because I'm kind of in the middle of like no reception on the coast by the ocean. So that's why I was late. So I apologize because I was trying my best to get on. But I'm missing the conversation. So what movie was so horrible? You guys are like, I've been suspicious.
I saw the TV glow. If you're having a bad day, go see I Saw the TV Glow.
You're calling TV Glow?
I Saw the TV Glow. Yeah.
I thought that's the name of the movie?
Yes, it is. We saw it.
Terri, tell us who you are. Tell us what you do.
Exactly.
Wait, it's this one, right? Is this one?
Yes, that's it. That's
I'll
it.
Google it. And then I will not watch it.
87% on Rotten Tomatoes. See?
Don't go by that. They're lying.
Is it really?
Yeah, 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Wow.
I challenge you guys to watch it, and then we'll talk about it next week. Okay, Tosh, you watch it.
It's
Go.
pretty bad.
It's not scary.
Terri, who are you? Tell us who
I
you
have been
are.
with Brian the longest. I am his favorite. Just kidding. No, he wasn't. We actually, I've been with Brian since 2016. I am a red carpet host for Brian. I do most of the celebrity events. I'm also a fitness competitor. I've taken a break from the stage, but I've hired a trainer and I'm back training, and it's the best thing I ever did because it's clearing my mind. Let me see. And I'm also, I dabble in some artwork. I've done some acting. And I've done some modeling throughout my life, so they call me nonstop. Also because I'm always doing new things, and I'm also in healthcare. I work with orthopedic surgeons and pain management and personal trainers, athletic trainers for the NFL. So I've got a lot of stuff going. I'm going down from my corporate job down to work with some of the hospitals that I work with to help some of our patients. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. But save the date of July. I think it's July 16th in Anaheim. I'm doing a show, getting on stage, and I am so excited about that. So
where have you been lately? Like I've seen you like at all these exotic looking places where there's ocean, and I'm so happy that you're out of the house and you're away doing.
It's not actually. It's just It's the coast of California. It's Central California. It's wine country.
It's beautiful.
It's one of the beautiful areas. So usually I go up to like Pismo Beach, Morro Bay. I'm gonna start doing some more, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube stories about my little adventures when I come up here, because there's so much neat stuff to see here in Morro Bay. There's like little art stores where you can get, one of a kind jewelry, one of a kind artwork for any of you people out there that are interested in art. I got some really, really beautiful pieces.
You seem much happier. You seem happier when you're like away from your house. And I know that's challenging, and it's been, it's been a challenging, right? Like adventure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying not to talk about like personal stuff.
Well, I know, but it's a good gateway into,
when this is over, I'm writing a book, because taking care of an elderly parent and trying to work and try to do all this stuff when you've got family members that are very difficult.
Yeah.
It's the most challenging thing I've ever done in my life. I'm frustrated, but I have to step away from it because you get caregivers burnout, and then it's just family. You think, I don't know, like family, when it comes to this kind of stuff, can be horrible.
You're doing
great.
Hey, Terri, have you seen That Idea of You yet? Anne Hathaway.
It's so good, Terri. Oh my God. Oh. I get out my
Felicia.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Seriously, Rachel's right. Like, it's freaking really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll have to watch that.
It's on Amazon.
Oh, Terri.
I watched, what's weird is like, because I've been watching more Netflix, because I don't know what it is, but I've been watching.
I think it's on Netflix too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just watched Dracula. There's like a 3-series.
Oh my God! What do you mean Dracula? It's like 1998 or something.
No, it was made in 2020. It was a new Dracula, I guess, and it was like.
Yeah, Nathasha wasn't even born when.
This was made in Europe.
Terri.
He finished. This Dracula was made in 2020. There's 3 episodes, and it was in English. It was done in England. It's very well done. It was very good. It gave Dracula more of a human. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was really good. I watched that this weekend. If you want,
I saw one that was so hot, Brian. It's called The Secretary.
And with James Spader. That's an excellent film.
I've seen that.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. It's an excellent film.
Movie. You know what Netflix?
I watched it, and then I was like, I want to watch it again. I watched it again. I was like, I want to watch it again.
I'm going to get the name of this wrong. But somebody out there is going to know. There's a new series on Netflix. It's an English series made out in England. But it's called something Reindeer, and it's about.
Baby reindeer. Yeah, I know. Of course, you would love that.
I didn't love it.
You related. You know, you've got some crazies coming out at you, right?
Yeah, that would be a relative, but it's different. This is different.
I don't know. The reindeer is crazy.
But anyway, it was like one of those things that was so disturbing, but it was a train wreck you have to watch to the end.
Okay.
So, I've always learned this. When it comes to movies, there really aren't any right or wrong answers. The worst movie that people may be touched by. The best one, even the best movie, if you're tired, you're going to fall asleep because your body's relaxed in the seat. You're having popcorn, and you're like, and you fall asleep. Right, Gertie?
That's me.
But also talk about this. So Gertie and I, we went to the closing night. We saw Sing Sing. Talk about that one because Domingo Charles, Coleman Domingo is in it, and it's based on a real life true stories of people who were in prison coming out. But what they do, their therapy is acting on stage. So they take a lot of this anger and they turn it around. It's very good, based on true life singer and Sing Sing. And it's very good. Coleman wasn't there because he's working on the Michael Jackson story. He's playing Michael Jackson's father, and he's going to be acting and directing the Nat King Cole story, which will be fascinating.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it's called Sing Sing, and I'll let you know when it comes out. And then Howard, I don't know if you saw this one. Gertie Louis-Charles, what is it? Something on My Mind. Did you ever meet Gertie Louis-Charles, Howard?
No, he was my stepfather's favorite, though. He knew him, but I didn't know him. So, yeah.
Well, I want to see the story. It came out in 22, so it's on Netflix. So that's my to watch list. Next will be great. And then, so, that was Felicia and Sunshine and Gertie. Welcome to your first film festival, actually attending in a different way.
Thank you. I would love to say that if any of you guys are looking for a festival to go to, you want to, meet some actors, some producers, some writers, some cinematographers, other publicists, network. That was a great festival. I know we weren't there the entire time, but you definitely want, if you want the experience, definitely get the all access pass, because the Atlanta Film Society volunteers were so humble, patient, kind, directing us where we need to go, saying hi, greeting us, just helping you along the way. And I just love the places that they had the movies playing at. It was just great. Yeah.
Brian, and on that note, we got to interview Michael Showalter and Jim Frona from The Idea of You, director and DP. And it was amazing. And I think Rebels got it here for us to see just a little clip of it.
Rebel. Hey, this is Felicia and Sunshine Brasher here at the Atlanta Film Festival headquarters.
Well, as I said, we shot this film in Atlanta, and it's set in Los Angeles and New York, and we're in Coachella, and we go all over Europe. And so to be able to do all that here and to have people not know that is something I'm really proud of. It looks great. The movie looks great. Yeah.
The most challenging part, well, the most exciting part, and the biggest kind of thing that we had to take on was creating the world of the boy band.
Good job, you guys.
So nice. Yay.
Wow. That's awesome.
Hey, and with that, so Tosh, talk about your music. Unmute.
It's on mute.
Boobs. Okay. So I do have a new song out right now called Dale Dale. It's collaboration with a Colombian singer, that's the cover art right there.
He is so cute.
He is hilarious. Every time I perform
with
him,
congratulations. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. He is such a doll. Is he single?
He's the most. He is single. He is single, and the name of his son is Usher. It's the cutest little thing. It's the cutest little thing. But he invited me on his song, so we have that song right now. And
wow.
The flyer that Rebel posted is a show that I'm doing this Friday.
Bring him on Movie Reviews and More. Yeah, let's bring him on the show.
He only speaks Spanish though.
So better.
Okay, you can
better, yes. Yeah, right. Even better.
I'll talk to him and I'll get him on. Sometimes my translations
you can be the translator.
Spanish, but I know, but sometimes it's so I struggle sometimes with that. But I'll talk to him and see when he's free. But so I'm focusing on that show on Fridays. We're celebrating Mother's Day, so it's a whole huge celebration, and I'll be opening the show for the singer that's in the main stage.
Awesome.
And just been focusing on that, and then finishing my Afro pop song which will be coming out soon, and I'm supposed to be getting it today, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, just working on a lot of cool stuff, diving into electronic music as well. So we're just continuing diving into different aspects of music. So yeah, just working, baby.
That's awesome.
Felicia, talk about this picture real quick.
Okay, this crew was amazing, and I think they finished their film, right, Sunshine? Did they finish their film? Yeah, help me remember. Wait, you gotta unmute, baby. Are you there?
Oh, she can't unmute. Interesting.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was saying, help me out with this group right here. Remind me all of their names first, because I'm drawing a blank. What was her name, Residency? Do you remember?
I actually was visiting with Gertie when you got a chance to catch up with them.
Brian, what was her name?
You're asking the wrong person. I was stuck on
everybody's put on the spot there.
Oh, there's that. He's the main guy of the entire Atlanta Film Festival,
Film
right
Society.
there in the green jacket.
Yep.
Yeah, he did a
He's
good
the
job.
manager of the Atlanta Film Society.
He did a great job. There's Perry.
Yep.
Perry.
Rhodey's other half.
Rhodey's other half, and she has she's just opened her own production studio.
Wow.
Yeah, they're coming to our launch. Who's that?
There's Brian.
Looking good, Mr. Brian.
Looking sharp, Mr. Sebastian.
I was like, when were they going to take this picture so I can get out of here?
There's
I know. I could tell. That's exactly what he was thinking. Right?
Awesome. That was so fun.
And that's one of the publicists from Sunshine Sacks. You got to keep your eye on her, because if she stays there, she's going to be big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, she was really nice too.
Yes.
I was surprised with that being our first red carpet press event, how personable and just kind everybody was.
They're not usually like that. They're like, don't bother us. You did get lucky. Yeah, you got lucky. Hey, we got a couple minutes left. Terri, talk about the Ed Asner event that you did last year, because it's coming up June 15th before your event.
Oh, yeah. Well, last year I got the pleasure of interviewing Tom Arnold. Let me see who else was there. A bunch of a lot of celebrities were there. It was a lot of fun. It was for a great cause for charity. It's Ed Asner's foundation. It is in Studio City it's Sony Studios, I believe.
Radford, yeah.
Radford Studios, yeah. So it's on the lot.
It's the Mary Tyler Moore studio lot of New York. So it's they call it the New York Street. That's where Mary Tyler Moore was shot.
Yeah, so they have like authentic hot dogs and really kind of New York kind of style food there. Eric Rogers was there last year. I did interview him. I interviewed what was the girl that was on the Brady Bunch, the one that was in Marsha. So it was Marsha. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's like June 15th.
Her name is Maureen McCormick.
Maureen McCormick. Okay, great. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it was a really, really fun event, and I'm really excited to be doing it again.
Yeah, they play poker and raise money for that. So there's a lot of celebrities. So our friend Stan Davis, William Stanford Davis from Abbott Elementary, he will be there. And so I'm still going to get Stan on the show, because he's the it guy now, him and Coleman Domingo, which is good. And so we got about 2 minutes left. So let's see. Oh, Felicia, give your social media links. Go ahead.
Okay, heartland-wift.org, baby. And
Sunshine.
Go ahead, Sunshine.
Sunshine Brasher on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Dawn Brasher on Twitter, Meta. Also, Heartland WIFT is on Facebook and Instagram, Heartland WIFT.
And is that what you were going to say, Felicia, before I cut you off?
She got it. See, she's my right-hand woman.
June 8th, you're all invited. Felicia.
Yay.
Howard
Can't
Wiggins,
wait.
social media link.
I want to mention the audio book I'm coming out, Over the Hill and Far Away. The voice of a rabbit called Nigel. So that is going to be out soon. So.
Oh.
That's what's going
And
on.
Diane, she'll be coming up, I think, in June on a show. The woman who directed it, she'll be coming up soon. Tosh, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can follow me at Vocally Tosh on all social media platforms. Check out my music on all Jesus Christ, on all streaming platforms. Check out my song Dale Dale and my Sugar Daddy song as well. And yeah,
This Friday.
Live life. Oh my God, yes, this Friday. Anyone in Miami is invited. If anybody's in Kendall, come on over and celebrate Mother's Day early with me. We'll be singing some of my songs, some classics of Selena, Celia Cruz. So we'll be having a grand time.
And Gertie, you just put up your YouTube. Talk about YouTube because she's got almost 400,000 views, and you haven't had it up there that long. Talk about that real quick.
Actually, yes, I have almost 500,000 views in 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, and I have about 43,800 subscribers.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's just from her just talking about her book. So
Just
get a
talking
chance
about my book.
to look at that when you get a chance, and we'll have her back again. Rachel Roberts, give you information because you got so much stuff going on, followed by Terri.
Thanks. Rachel Ann Roberts on Facebook and Rachel Roberts Recipes anywhere else. Go ahead, Terri. Terri Berry.
You can find me on nonstop Terri Marie on all social media platforms and TerriMarieOfficial.com. And I'm also going to be on the Mike Wagner show coming up here soon. We taped last night.
Yay!
Which is good. All right, and our director producer, I don't know what happened to him, but it was fun without him, right?
Yeah.
I watched Break. It was good.
Break's a good movie. It is good.
It was really good. I like the ending.
I want him to actually meet you guys because he's that producer, he's that actor. So they will reschedule. So with that, got to go. We're out of time. So thank you everybody for our 100 show. We are all friends now, which is great. We have to always support everybody. You got to support Rachel, Terri, Vocally Tosh, Howard with his heart, Gertie. And I always say this to everybody. Have a good night tonight. A better day tomorrow. You see someone without a smile, please give them one of yours because the world needs it. This is Brian Sebastian. This is Movie Reviews and More, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Thanks.